You know, FNAF. Anyone knows FNAF? I think like a lot of people know FNAF because they're big fans. But have you ever heard of FNAW? FNAW. It stands for Five Nights at Wally's. And I'm going to tell you a couple facts and see if you can solve the lore behind it. Alright, so the first fact is that this takes place after the classic FNAF era. Yes, you heard me right. It takes place after the classic FNAF era. In like 2001 and like 1997. It starts in 1997 and this era ends in 2020. So, yeah. The second fact is that they actually stole Pig Patch to make it one of their animatronics at the new family diner. And then the third fact is that Wally the wolf, which is the animatronic wolf that you see in the picture, his real name is Wally Wallace Wolf. Let's get to the second one. Alright, so this is the second fact. The FNAF 2 location was used as another strange location, which uses one of the FNAF characters. Five Nights at Candy, by the way. And you can see it's Penguin, the penguin guy, and his name was changed to Pengu. And then, as you can see, who's hanging from the ceiling? That's Tangle. And then, as you can see in the dark, that is Withered Chica. As you can see, like I said in the first one, this takes place after the classic FNAF era, so after FNAF 2. So instead of the Withered animatronics in the back room, it's the Withered toy animatronics in the back room. So let's get to the 2.2 because this is actually 2.1. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright, this is FNAW 2.2. And as you can see, this is the original FNAF 2 pizzeria location. And as you can see, all the animatronics are completely withered. And yeah, you can see Withered Bonnie, Withered Balloon Boy, and Withered Toy Freddy. And there's actually a few facts I want to show. This is actually supposed to be showing that this is the last time that they ever ever get shown to the public because it's now closed down. And in my facts, it was saying that a couple weeks ago that this place was open, but it was extremely ghetto. Bonnie's face and arm were missing. Freddy's face was missing and his chest, and Balloon Boy was completely destroyed because they were all falling apart. And then it was abandoned. So yeah, this is it, abandoned now, and now they're all running away. So yeah, let's move on to FNAW 3. Alright, now we are on to FNAW 3. This fact is that when Fazbear Frights burnt to the ground, Marionette slash Charlie, and Norman, whoever that is, we're supposed to go to heaven together. But unfortunately, Charlie couldn't make it because she was trapped inside the marionette suit. She couldn't come out, and instead her soul fell into a coma and woke up at the ruined and decayed and overgrown and Fazbear Frights. And then she started going insane. She got extremely depressed, and she began destroying herself so her soul could be free. So yeah, it's very twisted. So as you can see, JJ right here, JJ here, it's not JJ actually, it's actually Dee Dee. And it looks like it's JJ, but it was just painted to look like JJ. JJ and Balloon Boy were stuffed into Dee Dee. And you can see that his head is open. And you can also see this is the withered really withered animatronics' final resting place location, but the souls are still trapped inside the animatronics. Very creepy. Moving on to FNAF 4. Alright, we are now in FNAF 4. As you can see, these are a bunch of Fredbear-like animatronics. And you can also see Sparky the dog. Which, one of our facts is that Sparky the dog actually inspired one of the animatronics in the FNAW 1 pizzeria, which is called Sparky Jr. And this is what inspired Sparky the dog. And also, in which the Fredbear-like animatronic running like right in front of you is actually Fred Fox, because you can see it has no hat, and it's a fox. It's Fred Fox. And then you can see Fred Bonnie, and then you can see Sparky the dog there. Yeah, so those are the only facts I'm gonna share about this part. Let's move on. There's more. Alright, now we are doing FNAW sibling locations. As you can see, there's Funtime Bonnie, Charlie, and Funtime Foxy in the window. Very horrifying. But you can see that Charlie is back. So what happened was that her head split, but her soul still couldn't come out. It could come out, but only an amount of radius until it had to come back to the puppet, which is good to get some air, but she has fully gone insane and she wreaks havoc around the pizzeria. And also Funtime Foxy has been put into a window place because she has broken down too, because this place is also abandoned, but it has been recently abandoned later. So this is basically a FNAF 3 where you're guarding just basically guarding past your friends. So yeah, those are the only facts I have for you throughout this FNAF thing. Can you solve the lore? Make sure to, if you think you have the lore solved, put your answer in the comments. And yeah, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos.